How does splitting pairs affect European Blackjack house edge? Have you ever wondered how the strategy of splitting pairs impacts your chances in European Blackjack? Understanding this can really change how you play. In European Blackjack, the rules for splitting pairs directly influence the house edge, which is the advantage the casino has over players. When you split pairs in European Blackjack, you can only do it once. After that initial split, you cannot split again. This is different from some other blackjack variations where you can resplit multiple times. Also, not all pairs can be split. For instance, you can split to queens, but you cannot split a queen and a king, even though both are worth 10. These restrictions limit your options and increase the house edge. Another important rule is about splitting aces. In European Blackjack, if you split aces, you only get one additional card for each ace. You cannot hit again or double down on those split aces, and you cannot resplit them either. This limitation makes it harder to improve your hand, which raises the house edge even more. From a mathematical perspective, if the game allowed 4 more liberal splitting rules, like resplitting pairs multiple times or resplitting aces, the house edge would decrease slightly. For example, allowing resplitting up to for hands can lower the house edge by about 0.05%. Similarly, allowing resplitting aces can reduce it by around 0.03%. Another factor to consider is doubling down after splitting. European Blackjack often does not allow this, which increases the house edge by about 0.12%. If players can double down after splitting, it can reduce the house edge by approximately 0.1%. This is because players can maximize their bets on strong split hands. Overall, the restrictions on splitting pairs in European Blackjack lead to a higher house edge compared to other blackjack versions that have more flexible rules. The typical house edge in European Blackjack with these limitations is around 0.62% to 0.64%. In contrast, blackjack games with more player-friendly splitting and doubling rules can have a house edge closer to 0.39%. For players, this means that understanding the limitations of splitting pairs is essential. Adjusting your strategy to account for these rules can help you minimize losses. Be cautious with pairs that cannot be split and avoid expecting to split or double down as you might in other blackjack variants. In summary, splitting pairs in European Blackjack increases the house edge due to the restrictions on how many times you can split, which pairs can be split, and the inability to resplit aces or double after splits. Knowing these details can help you choose games with better conditions and apply the right strategies while playing.